一杯のコーヒーが一日の活力を呼び覚ますのです。たまには一息ついて力を蓄えることも大切です。
殴り込みいただきまず一切の命令を護衛パイトーン様のお誘いとあればぜひ。パイトーン様、本日はお日柄もよく。視覚に注意。時間の無駄です。ここで切る。やっはっはっだはっへっやっはっへっはっへっはっちれださやさこたびも私が勝つ。はっ刀はのう鞘です。見切った。はっついやっへっはっさはっやっとせいへっちれやっはっ時間の無駄です。受けて立つ。やっはっやっ終わりだ。だはっやっやったやっこの気を逃さん。やっだはっへっへっやっはっやっ刀はのう鞘です。追撃します。はっ皆さん気を引き締めましょう。時間の無駄です。はっやっはっだはっへっはっへっしれっ見切った。はっへっとやっやっはっやっすいと
Yeah, the fact that their bodies don't disappear immediately is kind of annoying. It's always been annoying. Because they can still body block you. Their existence still body blocks you. Their dead body that is disappearing, and sometimes even actually like gone from the screen, is still technically there but invisible. It's still in the end process. It's like, dude, the second they die, the second you're like, okay, cool, we're dead, begin the death animation sequence, you should just immediately, right then and there, the second they die, immediately remove body blocking. Just go like, nope. Sure, keep the animation going, but just turn off body blocking. Body blocking always is annoying. It's annoying on live enemies, but at least for live enemies, it makes sense. And you could say, well, no, they're dying, so they're still there. But it's like, well, no, like their body is dissipating into ether, right? Like you should be able to go through that.
まずは命令を待つわ。バイトン様、本日はお日柄もよく。バイトン様のお誘いとあればぜひ。
Okay, now let's do Hollow Zero. Oh, let's see. I think I need. Do I need Ellen's? I think I finished Ellen. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get all of the this one. Okay, so I'm trying to do all of this. So I think this is Billy. Yeah, I think this is Billy. Yeah, this is Miyabi. This is Billy. This is Ellen. I think I'll pick Billy. I don't know if I even can. He's too low level. I don't know if they automatically give you a good one. Okay, yeah, cool. I was thinking they did, but I wasn't 100% sure. Oh, okay, and the little insignia means that they have gear for them. That's cool. I could have sworn they did. It's like, it would suck if they did not like level scale them for you, because it's like, oh hey, we gave all those cool buffs to Billy. It's like, yeah, but like Billy's a 4-star. You might have not even bothered leveling him. You know. So it's good that they do level sync them all for you, in case you ever want to be like, I want to try. You know, you have to have the character at the very least, but you don't have to build them. So this is a nice, easy, good way to confirm. Shit. But I actually don't know. Okay, 2 ice characters, 2 fire characters. 2 electric, 2 ether. Yeah, the problem is this huh. Yeah, the problem is I need at least 1 Mockler. Damn. Yeah, so I'm pretty much fucked. I can't do none of these will trigger their special thing. So I don't even know. I guess I'll just do this one. Fuck it. Like, because none of them share anything. They don't share the same. None of them share the same element, and none of them share the same group. So there's no bamboo that actually works. But yeah, I'm doing a relatively easy mode. I'm doing difficulty level 5, which is what you need to. Doing that will get you max points for the week. There is difficulty level 6, which is even more than max for some reason. If you want to be more challenging. But because I'm doing Billy, as I'm picking Billy, wait, what? Oh, I see, I have to unlock this. No, let's not unlock it now. Okay, okay, let's just do that one. Actually, wait, no, let's just go from the start. From there onwards.
降りてきた。見切った。えっ、用心しろ。
Yeah, it's like Miyabi's gonna be the main driver, but Billy can pop in to do some good cool shit. Oops, I forgot to swap to Astro before I went in.
この歌で心を動かすわ。この気を逃さず。しれ。かわせ。やっ。さ。やっ。はっ。
It's showtime!
よっと。
Yeah, he's not bad, but he's just, I don't know, it seems kind of weird and oxymoronic that, like, the weakest players, like, the weakest DPS are the actual ones designed as DPS. Like, it's so weird, right?
刀はもう鞘だ。勝利を上
Yeah,
と
the ones that are attackers are the weakest. Like, the ones that are Anomaly, like, Anomaly is the real DPS of this game. Anomaly is the real ones that do the damage, which is kind of crazy if you think about it, right? Because you're just like, what? Why? It's just that's the way it is. It's just that attackers always seem to lag behind. Like, I mean, obviously Billy's a 4-star, so he's not going to be the best, right? But like Ellen, Haramasa, like Soldier Ambi, like I did Ambi. I was like, okay, I got Soldier Zero Ambi because I'm like, I need a DPS. I need a whatever. Let's do that. I need a DPS, right? And so I need an electric DPS. I'm like, yeah, I just don't have enough electric party members. Like, most of my electric were support. So like, I had Rina, I had Jingi, I had, I think, another electro support. But I didn't have like, I forget who else I had. But yeah, I had electro supports. Okay, so I'm gonna. Shit. Huh. I want to get both. I want to get both of those. So I guess what I'll do. I guess I'll stick with the right path. I could go to the left path for the shop. But I'm pretty sure that the insignia means it's a blood. Maybe it's an adversity one, and I think the one I'm not sure what the one with the little skull thingy is. So I guess I'll just go on the right one. But yeah, it just ended up being the actual attackers just do so little damage. And like,
マイクは任せて。
which is
受けて立つ。
which is kind of a shame, right? Like, they're designed to be
終わり
DPS,
だ。
全員分
and they just kind of suck at it.
俺のダウンだ。
この木を逃す。やっ
And it's like,
つい。
yeah, it's kind of a shame. Let's say next dodge. Yeah, let's do that one. Because I get a shield with each one. I think I stick this way.
この刀に誓おう。だっやっはっ
Oh yeah, I get two of them. Nice. So that gives me an instant level up on that gear.
Hey! 勝利を上となし、闘乱はこれに次ぐ。私のステージは邪魔だ。やっやっ刀はもう鞘だ。いやこの刀に誓おう。
Yeah, I think there's two of these things, so this is probably not gonna get the second one, but oh no, there he is. Oh, cool. Yeah, that was a sucky thing I noticed. I was like, oh god damn it, like there. Okay, so I think I have dexterity gear. What? I didn't. God damn it, I had stun. Fuck off! It's so annoying that they do it the other way around. They do it when they're like, oh, hey, you have a Resonium that matches this gear. Cool. How about you tell me when I have a gear that matches the Resonium I have? Do it the other way around so I don't have to fucking look up which ones I have. It's fucking annoying. Yeah, I must have had the stun one, which is frustrating.
耐えてみせる。悪直残。終わりだ。回避を図る。地理受けて立つ。つい。ぼーっとするくらいなら、It's show time。そこだバン。せい。だ。はっ。
Yeah, okay, so now I get some dexterity shit. Do that, okay, cool. But yeah, so I think I got stun stuff before, so I should have gotten the stun gear. I was dumb. But yeah, like, it is a little annoying that they just don't tell you. Like, they do it for the Resonium, and it's like, well, couldn't you just do the exact same check, but just in reverse? Like, putting do you have Resonium? Like, both of them? Oh, nice. Oh, interesting. So this is just a way to essentially compliment Billy, because he's a 4-star. He's probably the one he got. Because I'm choosing a 4-star, it's probably the reason why I got that. And like also like Corinne, like Corinne's another DPS. She's kind of annoying to use. Like there's so many characters that are kind of annoying. Okay. So, if I pick this, that would mean I have to pick the other one of that and assume that the other... Let's pick this, because I can always pick the gear at the start. Whereas the buffs that appear, realistically, you should always get them. Let's see. I need gear. Shit. So I guess I gotta go. If I want to get that stun gear, I probably have to go straight up, which is unfortunate. Because I went to the shop. The shop would be cool. But it seems like I can't go to the shop without missing the gear, and you can't buy gear, but you can buy Resonium, so... That is unfortunate that they put the only path to that gear locked behind a completely... Like, yeah, there's just no way to get that gear. Like, both gear you can only get from the middle path. Which... I mean, luckily it seems like this guy's giving me something. Oh, hey, cool, I can get Resonium. Nice. I'll get a Resonium. Oh, great, it's crap. I don't need general ones, I want ones that actually... So I can refresh. Nice, okay. So I have that. But I don't think I can get a higher buff than 4. So I think I have to choose this. That's kind of cool. But let's do this for now, so I can get that leveled up. And I'm pretty sure that one is adversity. Because it has like the blood drop, it has the water drop. I assume it's a blood drop. And the whole adversity gear set is basically... I run out of time where I kill all the enemies, I'm not sure. I must have run. God damn it, they're giving me what? Why? Why is this adversity gear? I don't want adversity gear! God damn it, stop fucking doing that! Oh wait, no, this is the challenge. Oh, this is a okay, I thought this... Okay, I was gonna say, like, why was this giving me adversity gear? Wait, what? It's because, for some reason... I didn't realize the flawless ones, the time ones give you gear too. But yeah, like, of course you give me the one piece of gear I just don't fucking want ever. Like, I never fucking want adversity gear, ever. But of course that's the one you give me, and both options were adversity. Like, that's just some dog shit. I'll just like, no matter what I pick, it has to be that option. So I can't even be like, oh, well... Okay, so I want to get stun. Let me just double check. Do I actually have stun? Okay, so I have 3 stun. Okay, so let's get a stun. Let's get the stun one. Now, when I go into the shop, no matter if I get the, Jesus Christ. It's really annoying that you just want to swap her. Like, it'd be nice, I really wish that she was just always first. When I go into a new area, it automatically swaps to her. Like, it automatically swaps to your first partner, but she has to go first. So you want to make sure she does go first. But you have to you constantly get fucked by that. Okay, so... So if I pick this, I will have all of the sub-buffs. But if I pick this, I only have to pick one of the gear. So let's do that, because then for the next week's run, I'll do the one piece of gear that I didn't already use, and then just really hope that I get one of the sub-buffs that I didn't get before. Yeah, I'm curious if I get another, swap this, okay. So, dexterity, let's do that. Another one of these, cool. So now I have a big stack of them. Okay, so I have 800, so I'll do one more refresh and hope for a better one. Damn. Okay, well, whatever. It is what it is. Actually, nah, it's 200 for a refresh now, okay. I'll also do this then. Let's do it. Let's see. I think that's weak to fire. That one's weak to... I'm used to this one, so I'll just do this one. I think it's faster, too. And the body model is smaller.
刀はもう鞘だ。勝利を上となし、闘乱はこれに次ぐ。つい、や、終わりだ。悪、直、ジャンプ。さ、や、へっ、は、はっ、さ、だ、へっ。刀はもう鞘だ。勝利を上となし、闘乱はこれに次ぐ。
俺の玉に目つけられ、スターライトここに輝く。そらそら。ほっ。そうだ。It's showtime!
へっ、はっ、やはっ、悪、直、ジャンプ。せい。や、耐えてみせる。
Oh, that was a nice little thing. He did a lot of chunk of damage at the end. Wait, I got all three of them? Oh, I got one of these before. Okay, so it doesn't matter which one I pick. I just need to make sure I get this one. So next run, I should be able to get this. Because it seems like the first after clearing the first boss, the buff you get is always going to be one of the sub buffs, and then for clearing the second one, it's going to be one of these main three, and one of these as an option. But if I pick one of the sub buffs, even if the only two that appear are these two, and not the one I need for completion, as long as I pick after clearing the second run, as long as if it's again, if the red one that appears is like, so if these two appear and I pick this one and then the next time only disappears in one of these, if I pick this one for the beating the second tier should allow me to pick that. Or no, this right before the last boss, it should give me this. So I should be able to do that. So it should be fine. I didn't realize I picked that before. Okay. Oh yeah. And I got Billy's thing. Oh, I see. So they can appear if I have them in my party, but because I keep just bringing in good characters into my party. So like if I had like Lycon, Sokaku, and Ellen, I could realistically see these two pop up. That's maybe something I can hunt for later. You know, like where I'm just like, oh, okay, now that I've done this, I'm going to, now that I've done this, there you go. I might try to incorporate other shit too. Yeah, so I'm almost at 120, and then what I'll do is I'll go back to the previous thing, because the previous one, the Wither Domain, I hadn't done all of these. Because this was so fucking annoying to do. Like, it was so fucking grindy, it was just not fun at all. Like it just took too long to do. So I'm not sure I'm doing it. And it was like, the amount of points you get per week, I forget what it was. I guess 35. So like you had to do it twice, and that was the problem, is that you had to do it twice. And it just took a long time to do. Like you needed 8,000, like 8,000 points was the weekly cap. And so like, even for this one, like I would need to go down into my ether activity. Oh, actually, sorry, yeah. And then the reason this is 4,000, so I needed 2 of these without any buffs. But I would need to like have all these buffs. And then once I do this, I would unlock the next few. So essentially, I would need, at 500 each, I would need 8 of these buffs to make it more challenging to be able to clear it in one run. And at that point, it would just be so much more annoying. Because I look at these stuff, I mean, like, HP recovery is like whatever, right? But like bosses get a attack increase. Well, if you're quick enough, it doesn't really matter. But like higher max days and recover some stun quicker, that's kind of annoying. Like there's unavoidable risk, you know, taking shitloads more damage. Now you can obviously keep above 1,500 gear coins, but then you're not buying buffs because you need to keep that. Like attacks from enemies and elites reduce your energy in decibels, which is like the way you are able to clear shit quickly. Like it's crazy how many of these. And I would need to do all 3, clear it so I could unlock the next 3. Then I would need to do all 6 and clear it to get the next ones. And so basically I would need to unlock them all so that I could pick, you know, like I probably wouldn't want this one. The enemies enhance in all aspects, no. Because obviously that will, and I don't want this one because that could drag it on. So it's like, it's not fun. So you have to, it takes longer because you have to actually go through like the TVs and shit. And then you have to, so it takes longer because you're going through the TVs. You have to go through multiple floors. Now I think there is a skip. Basically, there's a way to skip a floor. When you get to like the first boss, you're like, oh, you want to skip to the 3rd floor, right? Which is like, cool, you can skip a floor, it'll go quicker. But the problem with skipping is that you're skipping all the buffs as well. So like all the buffs and bonuses that you would be getting are now being lost. So yeah. So like that's the kind of tough thing about this, is that one, you have to do it twice, which is kind of bullshit. Oh, it's not that one. This one? That's not that one. Not that one. Yeah, so it's this one I haven't done yet. And so like it needs like the fire ones, that one. So like I haven't unlocked all the buffs. So like these will, you know, obviously be better, right? But these are like obviously incredibly minor buffs. So I have a bunch of the yellow ones, but I have no red ones. I don't know if I get yeah, this gets me a little bit of each, but just a little bit of each, and I need a lot. So essentially, because I have a shitload of yellow, but not red, I would really want to do this one, which sucks. And also, it only gives you 3,500 points. See? Like, you only get 3,500 points for doing this. So even if you did this twice, right? Even if you did do this twice, you have no method of increasing the difficulty to bump it up at least to 4,000. So with 8,000 points as the weekly cap, yeah, so like, generally the main point is that Lost Void did a much better job. It's much quicker to get all the points you need. I kind of wish they'd go back into Withered Domain and double the points that you get for everything. Or at least, at the very least, because again, that's the problem, is I can't get a higher level. 3,500 is the max for these. It's like, they assume that because they took so long, and like 4,000 is the max for this, but I added something to make 4,500 to essentially make up for it. So essentially I can do one of these and then this to compensate to get the 8,000 in a week, but still, the fact that you have to go through it twice sucks. No one likes doing that shit. Like, because the people who want to do something like that, do it. You know, you don't need to incentivize people who want to do shit like that. So, that's what's so, like, I mean, and, like, I complain, but again, like, they did get rid of it, right? it's over now. We are no longer. Okay, now it's time to continue the epilogue quest. But yeah, like, they realized what the issue was for it. They stopped. But like, yeah, I wasn't even doing it weekly because it was just so fucking annoying. Because I feel like shit not doing it, not getting the full weekly points. Because as you saw from my clear, you know, when I cleared it, I got and like, I guess, and realistically, I don't ever really need to go back. Like, oh, actually, no, yeah, because I want to get to level 90. So there are bonuses for being level 90. So it's like, I need to do it. And the problem is that to get to level 90, the points that are being attributing to that level are from those points, you know? So like, that's why I got to 120 in the new one so easily, is because they give a double bonus for your first run each week. I only ever needed to do it once, and I got 8,000 points. And that's 8,000 points that go into that level. Whereas for the other one, the Withered Domain, is that those points are still going to that weekly thing. So if you want to be like, nah, fuck it, I don't feel like doing it twice, great. But you're also going to level up half as fast. You're also going to level up that thing half as fast. So it's like you feel compelled to at least do it to get the max level and get all the rewards. But it's just as frustrating because you're doing very long and tedious shit to complete it. And I mean, the cool thing, and so people might complain, oh, power creep is bad. Yeah, sure, right? Power creep does suck as a generality, but the cool thing about it is that means if you come into the game late, you're going to have characters that will just be much stronger than the characters that were available when Withered Domain came out, and are better at handling it. Like the Ballet Sisters, they were fucking tough. Like, goddamn, they're difficult. They're just so, like, they have so many mechanics and it takes so long to kill. But then I got Miyabi and Yanagi, and I'm like, okay, they still are a bitch to kill. Even with them, I can't just, like, murder them super easily, but it is much easier. And I think it's mostly because of the playstyle, but also because of their damage is really good too. So, and the fact that Miyabi has 2 amazing AoEs. Her burst is a great AoE, and so is her charged basic attack. And the thing is with those 2 is that you have to kill them around the same time. So other characters were like, yeah, their AoEs weren't super strong. Like, they only had 1, their burst was usually the AoE, and that was it. So, you know, in the meantime, you're doing damage, and usually you're not able to do damage to both of them simultaneously. So that's why Miyabi is so good, is because her burst and her basic, charged basic both do AoE damage, and they trigger, like, status ailments, which do big chunks of health too. So it's really helpful, and made it, you know, quote unquote, easier to do. So it's like that kind of power creep is super helpful. But anyway, enough ranting. Let's go in. Okay, so I'm gonna be with Vivian. She's an anomaly. So let's try Astra in. Astra. Oh, wait, what? Wait. Oh, I can only do 2. Oh, shit. Okay, never mind. I will pick, I guess I'll just pick Miyabi, right? I like Miyabi. That's wrong. Oh, wait, what? Oh, wait, yeah, Miyabi gets bonuses for sport, doesn't she? Huh. Yanagi. Yeah, okay, Yanagi gives the bonuses for both. That's fine then. And I don't think it's going to be a super challenging fight. The fact you can only choose 2 players means that it's like, yeah, there's going to be some, you know, basic enemy fighting. It's just kind of a tutorial on how to use her. Okay, so it's just keep doing shit till I have enough energy to EX special, then get her off the field, I guess. Or no, maybe I need to... Oh, I see. So I do EX special, then maybe 1 basic attack to get her in a suspension state, then I can do stuff, maybe.
やっ私もふっ
Oh, a bloom. Yeah, I saw her blooms.
任せてほしいのです。ここにあったはずの救民隊はそれとも
But yeah, like she goes well with other anomaly. But the problem is Miyabi has her bonus triggered on having support, so having a support unit on the team, or or another one of her element. So either you have to go in with an electric. No. Shit. What is it? It's support. Oh no, it's support or her group. So it's either the Hollow Investigator group in her team, or at least one other. Yeah, so a Hollow Investigator in the team besides her, or a support unit. That's how Miyabi works. So that's why in the Hollow Zero it works, because Astro is the support. So it doesn't really matter what the third character was.
いいえ、適切に扱わなければサクリファイスが目覚めてしまうのです。かえって自分たちが危険になる。まさか彼女は。
ハルトマンのやつ、俺たちトップスともう何度もあたりを回ってます。
昔からレイブンロックの言うことは話や
連中、昔は随分裕福。
さあな。一応表向き関わって
サクリファイスみたいな怪物をこっそり作ってたんじゃないでしょう。それに俺聞いたんです。たとえオリジナルの
予備の計画？
いやまあ詳しくは知りませんけど、トップスはサクリファイスを何に使うつもりなんでしょうね。研究
よせよ、知らん。
はいはい。とりあえずこの辺では今戻ればちょうど外勤を。
やはり愚かなハルトマンは三小界にいるあの子は人の命を何とも思っていない。ビビアン、さっきから気になってたんだ。
Yeah, I noticed he kept saying she. I'm like, I think at the end of the Bringer arc, when Bringer went mutant or whatever, I'm pretty sure we saw her in the splash art at the end. It was a female scientist and a bunch of other evil people, I think. I forget the image specifically, I have to go back, but I do remember seeing this female scientist at the end of the Bringer arc. Oh wait, no, is it the same woman who was working with that little fat guy in Act 1, in Act like 0 in the prologue? The one who was the secretary for that greedy businessman, the greedy construction site owner, who was like, yeah, we're just gonna destroy this place that's housing a bunch of civilians because like we've been tasked, like we need to do this quickly and they're in the way, so we're just gonna do it. And basically egged on by this woman. And then I think it's her, but I think she's also like the scientist, maybe. Or maybe there's two, I forget. But I think it might be her. I think it might be one and the same, because she was there at the beginning, and then there was also a female scientist, and I think it was like, oh yeah, it turned out to be her, and she was there to essentially help with her shit.
うっかりしていたのです。どうか気にしないでください。彼女とは三小会のメンバーなら。サクリファイスのことを聞いた後、何が起こったのか知りたいと思ったのもそのためです。決してあなたに隠し事をしようとしたわけではなくて、三小会は私にとってあまりいい思い出ではないので、まだ向き合う勇気が持てなくて。ですからパイトン様、もう少しだけ時間をください。何から話すべきか整理ができたら必ずやあなたにお話しするのです。
分かった、待ってるね。今の毅然としてて優しいビビアンを見ればここまで頑張ってきたんだ。
パイトン様、ご
のことは忘れずに帰って、就寝前にとにかくまずは休眠体を探しに行きましょう。参照会はきっとさ。
Wait, she didn't tell us, right? Oh, okay, no. She told us not to ask. I'm like, okay. Okay. But no, like, tell us at least. Well, actually, no. I mean, I guess technically we know who she is. It's a woman that's with the Exaltus. Like, that's realistically, that's all we need to know. Like, we don't really need to know her name. Like, knowing her name is not going to change. Well, I mean, okay. Knowing her name might not be super helpful, but honestly, we should know. We should know her name and appearance. Simply because we might have come across her. We might come across her, right? Like, not telling us this is incredibly risky for us. Because that, not knowing who she is, like, you know someone who's incredibly dangerous, and we don't know what they look like or what they're called. So if they come to us with, like, a commission or something, with a certain name, or, like, we meet her in person, we wouldn't know, oh, by the way, she's an Exaltus. She's probably going to try to fuck us over, right? Like, I know you want to get your shit together, but just tell us her name and give us describe her appearance so that we don't get fucked. And I do get why they're not doing it, obviously, because, I mean, her explanation was reasonable. It's fine, but it's also like, sure, but that's incredibly selfish because, like, we are still going against them, and so you know information about our enemy. And, like, I'm not saying give us her life story, but tell us what she looks like and what she's called so that we don't get accidentally tricked by her because you decided, no, it's not important enough. Oh, no, my feelings. I don't feel like telling you. It's like, dude, fuck your feelings. Tell us what she looks like at the very least so that we don't get tricked. So, I'm like, so I guess this is the sacrifice. Are we gonna destroy it or something? How are we, like, surely this is it, right? So why are we not getting rid of it? I don't know. Yeah, I was just trying to build my energy. I forgot how to build up blooms. I thought it was basic attacks, but I'm not getting... Or maybe because I'm already in the floaty state. They can only consume them and not use and generate them. Yeah, it's like... Clearly this is one of them. Why aren't we getting rid of it? Or are we just marking them so that someone else is going to come to dispose of them? Or are we destroying... did we destroy them? Is that it? Are we operating in the assumption that we destroyed them? And they just didn't bother to remove them visually from the field?
むしろ私は正しい道を歩めるようになりました。呪いの力以外を必要とされたのは初めてだったのです。はっ、退屈もいいとこです。やっ、はっ、はっ、はっ、やっ、引き継ぎます。無意味なあがきです。ここも空っぽなのです。私の一足遅かったのでしょうか。
Oh, I see. I already got that. Oh yeah, there's another one of these things.
前方に誰かいるのです。愚かです。
Yeah, okay, it is her. It's this was the secretary of the fat guy in Act 1. Or is it Act 1 or the prologue? I think it was the prologue. I don't think it started at Act 1 yet. I think Act 1 was like Belobog. Act 1, Chapter 1. Or maybe it's Act 1 prologue. Either way, she is the secretary of Perlman, the short fat guy who was the head of a construction company. and she was essentially directing him and egging him on to get the construction contract from Belobog. So they won the contract over Belobog, and they were going to like go highway through a hollow for some reason, I forget. But basically there were like trapped civilians inside the hollow, and he was just going to like bulldoze through them and like just kill them all essentially, so that he could complete the construction contract, which is obviously very inhumane. And he was being egged on by her, and then once he got caught, he was going to try to blackmail her into getting away, and I think that's why he managed to escape. But then like I think her and her group were trying to kill him to tie up loose ends. But yeah, she was the secretary, and I'm pretty sure she probably was also the female scientist that we saw at the end of the Bringer arc. They're sisters? I mean, like, the eyes are different. The hair is... Oh, I mean, I guess it could be adopted.
Oh, Landon.
I thought you said London for some reason. Landon. Who's Landon again? I'm pretty sure we heard of that. Oh, no, is Landon the guy who we're going against right now? The father of Mockingbird dude, the Rockefeller or whatever. It was bird themed, because like Mockingbird, it was like, okay, it was kind of similar. Oh, like Ravenlock or something. It was like, is it Landon Ravenlock?
Vivian,
yeah, like, are they actually sisters? Because like they don't look anything alike. Like the hair color, like they look whitish hair, but like hers is obviously very purplish, and red eyes, pointy ears. Now maybe she was turned into a vampire, because obviously she's heavily vampire coated. Same with the Mockingbird guy. So like they're heavily vampire coated. So maybe she was turned to vampire, so she looked like Camille before. Oh yeah, because she can like, she's like a really good empath or something. Because we came across this woman who had lost her husband. She had lost her husband, who was an artist, and she had a daughter, and basically she was trying to like scam people out of money, I think, to make money for her daughter. She knew she herself was dying, and when Vivian met her the first time, she started crying, and so I assume that she's referencing that. It's weird, of course, that Camille would even know that, because that's such a weird thing. You'd have to have like eyes on Vivian at all times to know this one instance where she met. I guess we did meet her in public. We did meet her in public before the auction, so maybe there were eyes and ears and saw that. But I'm pretty sure the tears only happened when we were in the Outer Ring. When we met in the Outer Ring, what was the thing? Is that when she cried? I thought that's when she cried, which would obviously be like so far out of the town that like, how would you have eyes on that? Oh, I see. I guess I wasn't paying attention to what they said. They were just empty husks. But clearly... Well, that's the weird thing, right? They had actively been destroying? Like, why? Why have they been actively destroying them? Couldn't they have been extracting them, right? They were dormant sacrifices. Couldn't they have just been removing them, putting them in a container, and then leaving with them? You know? rather than destroying them, they could have just been collecting them. I don't know, like, because it's hard to say. Because we obviously saw the low green crystal. Like maybe there's something supposed to be inside the green crystal, and there wasn't anything, or maybe like there was a crack in the crystal. So like basically, once you rupture it, like it's like an egg. If you crack an egg early, the chicken side will die regardless. So maybe it's something like that. All they need to do is attack the crystal, create any sort of crack, and then the dormant sacrifice would die.
ビビアンが言ったことは本当。おまけにその参照会ランドンが死んで、てっきり彼女も参照。ビビ
Oh, wait. Is Landon Bringer? I think Landon might have been... Oh, no, wait. Where's Landon, the little fat guy? No, that was Perlman. I think Landon was Bringer, I think. It's been a while.
小さい頃、また当時、ランドンはこのエリアの参照会内やがて、あまりとにかく、私はよく知っています。ヤヌスクでサクリファイスが現れたと聞いたとき、あの時、参照会で起こった。ビビアン。待ってください。今はまだ目下、私たちにはもっと恐れながらその時は大丈夫。ちゃんとあんたに上を向かせてみせるよ。はい。先ほどフォローで出会ったあのトップス、彼ら曰くハルトマンは自信ありげに予備案について語っていたようです。
Oh wait, what? Really? Had a backup plan? No, I thought the dormant sacrifices were the backup plan. I thought that's what they were saying. I thought they were alluding to that the dormant sacrifices that they were looking for were Hartman's backup plan.
実はレイブンロック家が仕切る校区で
Yeah, Ravenlock, that's it.
事故があり、遺族に対して基準をはるかに
Yeah, I think Landon is Bringer. It's kind of annoying because it's like, oh yeah, he has a first name. It's like, yeah, but like, always refer to him as Bringer. You know, like 9 times out of 10 it was Bringer. Like, they might have said his full name at some point, but like, when there is no way to check what his name is, his full name, other than looking up online, which I don't think is a good solution, you should make it very clear what you're talking about. Unless Landon is different. I thought it was Bringer, or maybe not. And like nothing they said that described Landon, like, were able to tie us to Bringer. Like, sure, Bringer was like one of the most respected people in the Janus Quarter, I believe. But like, it could be anybody. Like, we don't know literally everyone in the Janus Quarter. Like, I think it's Bringer. But you keep referring to him as Langdon instead of the name that you use for 90% of the fucking story. So I'll look it up afterwards once I finish this. But yeah, I do find that a little frustrating. Or, especially for this shit, because this shit happened ages ago. Like, this happened like 2 or 3 patches ago. Well, maybe not 2 or 3, but maybe like... No, yeah, because like last patch was Epilogue Part A, right? And Epilogue Part A, and this is Epilogue Part B. Last patch was Epilogue Part A. The patch before that might have been like the end of Bringer thing where we find the sacrifice. But like, that's 2 patches ago, you know? Over 6 weeks ago, and you're like, yeah, obviously, you know, you clearly remember the first and last name of the person you fought with, you know. And realistically, it's more than 6 weeks. It's like the beginning of the patch. Like the patch was like the last patch was like a week or 2 ago, right? And then there was 6 weeks before that. But then I did the story quest at the beginning of that patch. So realistically, it's actually like 12 weeks. So you're saying like, yeah, you remember the guy you fought 4 months ago. You remember his first and last name, don't you? You don't just remember him by his last name. You know, the one that's used as part of the title of the boss you fight. That's used 90% of all dialogue is referring to him as Bringer. So, I mean, I could be wrong too, though. It could be that he's not Landon Bringer. Oh wait, let's see. So is there? Oh, actually, wait. Wasn't there a way to check story progress? What's that? Oh yeah, see here, right? Journey, here we go. Yeah, this was patch Epilogue A. Oh yeah, it wasn't even this. Wait, was it this? No, this is this part. This is the problem. Okay, so it must have been this patch then. It had to have been this patch. Chapter 5. Yeah, Bringer's hideout. And this is Perlman, right? Oh no, damn it. Yeah, it's kind of an annoying thing where it's like, and this is this part. This is where, yeah, it's the Bellabog arc. So that was chapter 2. Oh, okay, so chapter 1 was Perlman? No, yeah, here's, yeah, so it was the prologue, I guess. Because this is the end of that, right? Or, yeah, whatever. Actually, no, the prologue was, yeah, that random guy they stole something from. And then Act 1 was Perlman popped up. Act 2 was more about Bellabog. I'm not sure if these are just like the character quests for these two. Okay, so I can't actually see that. And yeah, I mean, they say Bringer. Everything. Unclear what Bringer is up to. You know. So it's just like, is it Landon Bringer? Like, is that what it is? Like, it'd be cool. Actually, wait. Do they have a character? I think in our thing we do have a I think we do have a thing that talks about characters, but I don't think it talks about. I think it only talks about characters that we interact with. So this. Airtime. Okay, so this is random crap. Doesn't matter. On database maybe? No, it's just the monsters. This is just gonna be like a tutorial bullshit. It's not gonna actually be like characters. And the partner archive just has the characters you can befriend, but no one else. So it's like, it doesn't help you figure out who's who. So they just don't have a method of figuring out who these characters are for people who, I don't know, maybe don't have a perfect memory, who can remember the first and last names of all the enemies you fight from 4 months before. Especially when you continuously refer to them by one name. And I could be wrong again, as I said, I could be wrong. It could not be. It might not be Landon Bringer. It could just be. It could be somebody else. Landon might be separate than Bringer. Oh, it's her. Yeah, we interacted with her a lot. We helped Rain before. Hi, Rain. How's it going?
レイン？あんたたち。そうだよ。レイン？まさかじゃなくて、リン様の正体が。私も知ったのは前にちょっとした事件があって、普通の人は気づかないよね。伝説の。レイン！そんな昔のことは今どうでもいいのです。パイトン様にとっては面白くもなんともない話。どうしたの急に。店長さんも6分街に住んでるんだ。ほら君。インターノットの投稿を見て結局しょんぼりして帰ってきて、確か黒猫しかいなかったんでしょ。その黒猫、多分パイトン様。まったく水臭いよね。もう私のスキルならもうとっくに憧れの人と会うために君はもう十分頑張ってきた。 レイン。どうして？レイン、ぼちぼち本題に入る。分かったよ。
Wait, you don't know that
比較的確かに
Python is your idol? That's some information broker you are. You know this person and you can't pick up that? It's also weird that she didn't let it slip in some way.
レーブンロック家が報告した例の失踪、その労働者たちの信号が最後に確認されたのは昨日。レーブンロックが秘密裏に何人か雇って意味不明な救助信号を発信したけど、こっちから信号が最後に現れた場所、リアルで人を探すのは得意じゃないから。分かった。それで確かなネットの情報をいくつかちょっと前、港に近いシャッターはしっかり閉まってたみたいだから、君たちが追ってることとのこの辺りで手がかりが見つからん。私の情報はありがとうなのです。やめてよ改まって。それと今回もちろん君の推し、私もすごい気に大丈夫です。自分詮索だなんてまあその人が実際ビビアン、昔の君よりだから、もしその人を今のビビアンが嫌いな人、レイン、現実世界の方がどうなってもあんまり気にしない。だからじゃあ私は用心。パイトン様、そのレインの言っていたことは気にしないでください。ゴン、次の助っ人はもう目の前なのです。早く行きましょう。
Did we have a story quest involved with Denny Boo? Like, I know I've interacted with him multiple times, but I don't remember him coming to us for help. Unless it's one of, like, the random Bang Boo events we've had over the past year. Like, maybe that was it.
HDB ボンプは相変わらず可愛かったのです。でもまさかパエトン様もあの子を助けていたなんて。やっぱりパエトン様は世界で一番優しいお方なのですね。
すまない、俺が間違ってた。誤送だから。
落ち着いてほしいの。
あんたたち誰だ？俺は知らない。何も
私たちは治安局やあなたには何も無理強いしませんか。
それならあんたたち。
私たちはただレイブンロック。
言えない、それは言えない。俺を見なかったことにしてくれ。そして
Hey, you say that I have a family, they'll hurt you. It's like, you're already running away thinking that they'll find you and hurt you anyway. Like, basically, no matter what you do, they're still going to probably track you down. You know stuff you shouldn't know. You're probably going to get killed whether you tell us or not.
今でも
俺には金に目がくらんだ。
ですが、あなた
俺のせいだ。全部
今大船は
俺はただの小物だ。今
もしあなたがまだ自分の極長の羽ばたきでさえも、結末はですが、もし何もせずにあなたを撃ったりはしませんし、そして ご家族に。
俺はハルトマンは大金をちらつかせて金額からして合法なしけど、俺はどうせその後ハルトマンの部下が到着後、奴らから俺たちのきっとあの薬はやばいやつだって意識が戻った時、別の労働者が、そして奴らに言われたんだ。俺はとてもいい実験体だと。けど場所を移された先、それで俺は逃げ出した。
あなたの周りで起きた死は最初に彼らがあなたを連れて行った場所。
最初はけど嘘じゃないんだ。奴らがたったの1錠で意識が自分の責任逃れでデタラメを言ってるわけじゃない。
ええ、あなたを守るよう人を手配しますので、これが終わったら。
Oh yeah, I forgot we were working with the mayor. That's actually a really good idea to bring them in to get sure of safety. I assumed we were just going to tell them, hey, find your family. We're going to take you to the outer ring. You should be safe there. This is actually a far more reliable method.
前から言おうと思ってたけど、パッと見の印象とは大違い。最初からこうだったわけではないのです。一度は自分の全てを投げ出したいと思ったことさえあります。いっそこの世界を離れてしまえば。そんなビビアン、あんまり想像できないかも。あの時私はそれにレインも言ってくれた。レインって言えばだけど、ほんと奇遇だよね。それに1D2ボンプまで知ってるんでしょ。でしたらパエトン様、ぜひ。今までか。話すならいっそ。
That is actually interesting. It's so we had some random hacker fuck us over, steal our account, and that's the reason why, despite being a legendary proxy, we had to essentially start from ground zero. A nice little way to reset progress, right? To be like, cool, you have an identity, but rather than just coast on that, we're going to still, have you start from the ground zero to start over again. That way, that's why your proxy rank is so low. Okay, that's a cool way of doing it. I like that. But it's weird that we never tried to investigate who the hell that was, right? And I think it was before we got Fairy. So, but now we have an AI who can scour the internet, and it's probably the best firewall protection we could possibly have. Why the fuck aren't we trying to figure out who that was?
あれ、この辺じゃなかったっけ。評判のお店でね、ずっと行きたかったんだ。パイトン様、どうしたの？その6番街で黒猫を見ました。郊外のハーモニカを聴いて、05ホローの外で慰霊碑を訪れたりもしました。それは偶然ではなくて、あなたをずっと追いかけてて、やっと会えたのです。だからずっと私は不幸をもたらすこと、いろいろな場所を転々としながら、私が涙を流すたび、誰かが不幸に見舞われる。そんな。
I mean, I get it for her because she's an incredible empath. So basically, and does she predict the future? Was that maybe it? But I think she's an incredible empath, so she's able to feel what other people feel, and if she's able to have some sort of sense of danger sense, that is the kind of problem with people who can predict the future, especially if they can predict catastrophes or negative events. Is that rather than people will consider them as the harbingers of it, well, it's no, these things would happen to you regardless. I'm just able to see it ahead of time. But from other people's perspective, it's oh shit, they're constantly saying all this doom and gloom, which ends up happening. They're the ones causing it. It's no, they're just the ones who can see it. No, that's it. But it's since you can't blame, and you can't blame accidents, right? But you can't blame people, and so that's what happens. People would blame her for as the cause because it's something you can blame. You're not able to blame, oh yeah, an iron beam fell from a construction site and killed someone. Yeah, but you can't blame that, right? Accidents happen. So rather than blame, fate or destiny or whatever, you blame the person who told you, oh, by the way, don't leave your home on this day or else you might die. If you leave your home on this day, you will die. You're going to blame her. You'll be like, yeah, you caused this. It's like, no, I told you if you did this, this would happen. You did this, it happened. It's not my fault, you're stupid. But people don't want to blame themselves or fate, so they blame whomever they can.
私を受け入れてくれた多くの場所を転々とし、そんなある晩、そこでは私の知っている人も知らない人も
Yep, see? Exactly what I said. Exactly. People, you can't blame bad luck, right? You can't be like, oh, you got unlucky, right? Like you get into a car accident and unfortunately, like the glass wouldn't shatter and cut your throat or something like that. But like, maybe there was a pole. Like you crash into a truck and their truck was carrying some stuff and the pole in the truck now jams through your throat and kills you, right? Bad luck, very bad luck. Like, what are the odds of that happening, right? Especially because like maybe the truck slammed into the brakes because the person in front of them slammed onto their brakes for some stupid reason. You slam into the truck and then your throat gets impaled by the contents of their truck bed that, jam through your windshield and kill you, right? Bad luck. Very bad luck. And normal people would be like, fuck. Nothing you can do. You could try to blame the truck driver, but you could even grief-stricken people could understand it's not the truck driver's fault, it's the person in front of them's fault. But what they did, just braking, is not a crazy thing. It's not like, oh my god, like you were trying to kill them. It's like, no, obviously you can tell that there's no intention. But if Vivian popped up the day before and said, hey, don't drive on this street tomorrow, you'll suffer a misfortune, and then you ignore her and continue, she's now an easy target. She's like, this person caused it. It's because this person said this. It's like, because you can blame her. She's someone you can blame. And as oftentimes the people who would warn you about these things are nice people. So they're not going to like slap you upside the face and call you a fucking idiot for not listening to them in the first place. Clearly, at that point, when warned like that, it's your fault. You were warned, you chose to ignore the warning, and you died for it. Clearly, you're the one at fault in that situation. It was an accident beforehand, if no one had warned you, but you were warned, and you still did it anyway, right? It could be like a destiny thing, right? Where no matter what you try to do, you are destined to do so. Like, if for some reason you decided to stay home that day, maybe, someone would have called you and be like, hey, you have to be here, you have to pick up your son at this time, and you end up leaving and go that, and then forget about the warning and happen to go down the same street you always do to get your son, which is the street you were warned against going in. Shit happens. It could be that you're just like, that you cannot defy fate in a way. There was that. It's hard to say. Like there's two fields of this. Is that one, the people who predict shit like this and like stories and stuff can change fate. If people follow their warnings, they change it. But then there's also the vein of the theory that even if you do warn them, it's a destined thing, so it will happen no matter what. Kind of like it's the basic premise of Final Destination as well, right? Like where these people were going to die in like a plane crash or something, but because the plane is stopped for some reason, like the plane doesn't leave, so they all end up going home. But they were fated to die, and so death keeps chasing them down to force them to die because they should have died on that plane, right? Something like that. There's those two kinds of theories where, if you're fated to die, you will die, or if you predict it, you have the ability to avoid it, right? Yeah, and see, as I said, this is the exact same thing where people blame you. It's like, oh yeah, even though you're the one warning us, you're the cause. It's like, oh no, if I didn't warn you, it would still happen. You just wouldn't know that someone knew about it ahead of time. Because telling them that it's their own fault for not listening to your warning doesn't make them feel better, right? they probably already feel guilty for not listening to your warning. It's like, God damn it, she told us not to. And so rather than blame themselves for not listening to the warning, they'd rather blame you. It's your fault. If you didn't tell us this, it's like, if I didn't tell you this, you would have died the same way anyway.
こんなにもたくさんの光があるのに、そう私が心にこの世界が私にくれる最後の言葉。それは。え、私？はい。もう一人のパイトン様にも確認ですが、きっとあなたは覚えていらっしゃらないと。それでも、私はそのあなたが歩んだ道を歩き、あなたが。それでその時私それはパエトン様がなんでそうなるの？パエトン様、ただあなたのお言葉で私を救ってくださっただけでなく。
If you say, I would be like, if you tell me the comment, I'll give you a hug. Obviously, she would give into that. She would 100% tell you.
私にこの道を歩ませ、パエトン様。
Although it does beg the question, though, because like she said she was in the Exaltus before, so presumably, I don't know, because she also made it seem like we gave her the courage, but it was also like Landon had to die first before she left the Exaltus herself. So was that something after she left the Exaltus that she got the courage and then maybe joined Mockingbird after that? Like, it's hard to tell. Like, was she part of Mockingbird when she was in the Exaltus? Like, it seems unlikely, but it also mean that. She's had this gift for a long time and might be the reason why she was in the Exaltus in the first place. Although maybe the Exaltus just found her when she was at her lowest because of her gift. Which is often how these evil organizations get the people. They find people who are emotionally vulnerable and manipulate them. And then once she had regained her confidence...
Lin、少し前、ライカンさんに早速かけてしまう。
プロ騎士様、ビビアン様。私どもは彼の説明をもとに、また、これも彼からの情報ですが、おそらくその相手となるのは。
やはり、そうだったのです。ですが、コアの隠し場所が特定済み。
まさしく、可能であれば。
私たちに。
申し訳ございませんが、ですが、以前市長か座標は彼女に伝えてあります。皆様のご武運を。
Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it with that. I've been walking for an hour and 25 minutes. I'm getting a little pooped. Need to get something to eat. So I'm going to put a pin in this. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put a pin in this, and I will maybe work on it tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to do... I really should do my Genshin weeklies, though. I might do it tomorrow afternoon. I mean, now that I finished Clair Obscure, I can work on all my other games. Because I have been missing some of the updates and some of my game's patches. But, yeah. So, I'm going to go ahead and call it with that. Yeah, it's probably not... It's just kind of tough that you can't tell how long a thing is. Usually it's about the same. It's usually like 2 to 3 hours. So. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call it with that. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.